Hello everyone, welcome to Sujitra's online reading session. Today in the Krishna series, we are going to see the end of Kamsa and his tyranny. Kamsa had already come to know about the death of Kuvalyapid and the Mahout by the hands of Krishna and Balaram. He got frightened, yet he was hopeful that his wrestlers would succeed in killing both the brothers. The arena was full of audience. There was not even a single seat left in the whole arena. People had come from far and wide to witness the great event. The four famous wrestlers, Chanur, Mushtik, Koot, and Shal, were already present in the ring. Each of them possessed unmatched strength and were believed to be invincible. Kamsa called them and asked them to challenge the two brothers for duel and kill them at any cost. On entering the arena, Krishna and Balaram at first bowed before their uncle and greeted him. People were on their feet to welcome the divine brothers. Kamsa's heart was burning with rage to see all this. Just then, Chanur, who was the head of the wrestlers, came to Krishna and Balaram and said to them, "You both are welcome. King Kamsa wants to see your strength, and that is why you are invited in Mathura to have a duel against us." At this, Krishna said, "Yes, Chanur, we are all ready for the show and show off your strength, but we are mere children. How can we fight against the best wrestlers of the world?" Chanur replied, "You are no more kids. Just now you killed the mighty Kuvalyapid. Now come and test your strength against me. Let Balaram fight Mushtik." Krishna and Balaram agreed to fight with them. Soon a fierce duel started between Krishna, Chanur, and Balaram and Mushtik. Chanur, while dealing with Krishna, had understood that he had committed a mistake by challenging Krishna for a duel. Being disappointed, he gave a hard blow on the chest of Krishna, but it did not affect Krishna. Krishna lifted Chanur high above his head and threw him on the ground. Chanur died then and there. By then, Balarama had also succeeded in killing Mushtik. When Koot and Shal saw this, they pounced on the two brothers, but they soon met the same fate as Chanur and Mushtik. As soon as the four wrestlers died, the Gopas present in the crowd started dancing and singing. They praised the brothers and cheered up. They beat the drums as they did in Vrindavan. When Kamsa saw his strongest wrestlers killed by the hands of Krishna and Balaram, he could not control his anger. He roared, "Stop this noise at once." Then he ordered his soldiers, "Seize Nanda and the other Gopas at once. Kill Vasudeva and Devaki. Also kill the old king Ugrasena." When Krishna heard this, he got very angry, and in one leap he reached the dais where Kamsa was sitting on his throne. Kamsa drew out his sword to defend, but Krishna was quicker than him. He caught him by his hair and threw him from his throne. Sitting on his chest, Krishna pounded him to death. Kamsa had 8 younger brothers. When they saw such a condition of their elder brother, they all pounced at Krishna and Balaram, but the two brothers killed all of them. As soon as they died, people jumped up with joy and cheered. Everyone showered flower petals and rice on their savior. Krishna and Balaram went straight to the prison to release Vasudeva and Devaki. They released them from their fetters and sought for their blessings. Vasudeva and Devaki were very pleased to see their sons. They could not stop loving them. Then Krishna set Ugrasena free and made him the ruler of Mathura once again. Krishna and Balarama took permission from Nanda to go with Vasudeva and Devaki. Vasudeva hugged Nanda and said, Nanda, you have done what even a real brother would not do. I am grateful to you and thank you from the core of my heart. Bidding a farewell, the two friends parted, realizing that the childhood days of Krishna and Balarama had finished. Nanda and other Gopas returned to Vrindavan with heavy hearts. Krishna and Balaram went to live with their parents. Thus, Kamsa's episode is over. Kamsa dies very miserably. From tomorrow onwards, we'll see a new Krishna and how he gets married to Rukmani. See you all. Bye bye. This is Suchitra.